This is Rockran, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. In the last episode, the Flower Festival went on, and we unfortunately was turned down and called a gross by Haley. It was sort of to be expected, but I'll admit that was pretty brutal. Today, we'll go ahead and go to town and see what's up for the calendar of events, and see if there's any new events coming up, and possibly if there's any quests to complete. Jody's quest. Okay, we still have that cauliflower. I'm gonna go back to the cottage and grab the cauliflower, and hopefully we can turn that in, get that quest taken care of. Another thing I'm gonna do is grab some bait and try this new fishing pole out. We'll grab plenty of bug meat, grab all of this bait, and go ahead and craft a bunch more bait. As far as I'm concerned, we can go ahead and make all of that bug meat into bait. We'll go ahead and see how much we have. 250, quite a bit. Alright, that'll be pretty nice. And let me see if I can work this bait now. And I see the hook there. And it must be attached to a fishing pole. But we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I don't want to spend all day though messing with that. Alright, looks like we do have a new quest on the bulletin board at Pierre's. Could someone bring me a wild horseradish? I love them. Gus. 150 gold on delivery. Gus will be thankful. Alright, I believe we gave Alex our last cauliflower. Or, I'm sorry, our last horseradish. I just remember that we forgot the cauliflower at the farm. There's no quest timer on that, but it's still an issue. I like to be able to clear some of these quests up, and because right now we're sort of running all over the place. We have a lost axe still. We still need to build a coop, and I like to be able to get our objectives a little bit more in line with, well, a little bit more obtainable. Right now we're sort of all over the place. Run inside, grab this cauliflower, and go down to see Jody. She should be home, or she should be awake at least now. And her house should be down this way. Looks like they might still be asleep. Now, one thing I'd like to do is go down to the library/museum and see what those new books are that we found. Hey, stop that. Yuck. I definitely did not see him standing there. Alright. Out of order. Still a little bit unsure where I'm going to find Jody. Thursday, so we should be able to go inside. Alright, there's an event here. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? Now, I've been here before, so I don't know why he's greeting me like he's just met me. And who's this? Morris. Corporate bad guy. Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchases at JoJo Mart. Well, any takers? That's not good. Everyone's leaving now. But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. But can you blame them? JoJo Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. Alright, let's see what kind of... Basic retaining soil. This soil has a chance of staying watered overnight. Mix it into tilled soil. It's pretty nice. Speed grow, stimulates leaf production, guaranteed to increase growth rate. I suppose this is all the new stock that he was talking about. He sent me a letter regarding that. Let's see what's backpack. 10,000. Wow. I might have to go to JoJo Mart. They start selling backpacks. You're out of business. Alright, so let's see if we can find Jody. I'd really like to take care of this cauliflower instead of having to carry this thing around forever. There's Haley. I've decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of the last year's styles to make room for the new ones. There's Luce. Make her loose. And we'll see if we can find Jody. I was looking at the trash can. I suppose we've already done so. Alright, there she is. Oh, that looks so delicious. Thank you. This is just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. 350 gold. Pretty good profit. Did someone bring me a wild horseradish? Right, and we still need to find one of those. I believe the horseradishes only grow in spring, so we need to look soon. At the flower dance, they mentioned that it was the end of spring, and I'm sort of surprised it's not the beginning of summer now. If I was near that calendar, I probably could tell for sure, but I don't want to waste the daylight. It'd be nice if we can go grab the horseradish today and then deliver it. Cut myself a path and heading eastward. Actually, we're going to head north from the cave on our property because I believe I found a few up that way, and we haven't found any recently. There's usually one along this path somewhere. I believe Gus is... he might be the blacksmith, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want something from me? Let's talk. I'm not sure what that little chiming noise is I keep hearing. There's a leak. Not quite what we're looking for. See if there's anything hidden behind this tree here. Nope. Take a look at my map. Still not seeing any. We'll walk along this dark path, maybe see some worms. I'm gonna head southward to the beach and see if there's any more coral on the beach, because that was a really profitable place to find some money. Found money. Alright. Should be just south of here. Alright, there's some worms there. Clay. I'm assuming we can use that clay at some point to craft something. We'll go ahead and stockpile for now. Alright, some of the coral did come back. That's good news. I know these sea urchins sell for a lot. Good little way to make some extra money. Takes no time at all, really. I believe that's about it. I'm going to walk along the shoreline here just to take a look at all of this. Actually, yeah, I still want to figure out a way to bait this hook. Must first be attached to a fishing pole. That's pretty neat. Okay. So it's like you're pretty much doubling up on your chance to get loot there. So you have to raise the meter up, put the bar behind the treasure chest until it disappears. Then you have to bring it back down to the fish in time. So you're trying to catch two things at once, pretty much. But the treasure chest is very fast. Like, if I went after the treasure chest right now, it'd probably be fine. Because we have enough of a bar to mess with. Another herring. 13 inches. Nothing really interesting down here. Actually, it's further down, and they were talking about how if you cast far out from the shore, you might get different stuff. So that might be the secret of this place. That might be why docks are useful. Herring, 14 inches. A new record. It's 7:30 p.m. About time to go home. Alright, at least we confirmed today that we can come back to the beach and collect some coral and sea urchins. But we're going to have to give it a little bit of time. It's not daily or anything. Take a little peek in here. Head on up to the college. See if there's anything on TV. Since it's Thursday, you know, it shouldn't be the rerun day. Living off the land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Fruit trees, they take an entire season to grow, so plan ahead. If the area directly surrounding your new tree isn't clear, it will interfere with growth. Once your fruit tree is mature, it'll produce delicious fruit for you every day while in season. Better start saving up. Alright, we'll go ahead and go to bed. Go to sleep for the night? Yes. Check the map again. Alright. We'll go ahead and go into town. Actually, we'll go the long way. We'll go north of the cave again after we water our crops. You don't want those strawberries to die. They're still giving us fruit. And still spring, it looks like. So we should be able to find that horseradish if it's around. See if Linus has anything to say. Please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. You should know me better by now. Some worms here. And another lost book. You found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. So we'll go ahead and head there to the library just to see what's going on with all that. Community Center. I thought it was close by. There it is. Should be a little further south than over the river. Here we are. On foraging. The local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. A good forager will clear out weeds, stumps, or stones from these areas so the wild produce has plenty of space to grow. Expert foragers know the secrets to cultivating wild food so that it can be grown on the farm. Isn't that amazing? The Fisherman, Act 1, text. Gordy, how do you catch so many fish? For me, it takes forever. You must make the choice to become a true fisherman. Over time, your fishing speed will increase. So you're saying that improving my fishing skill will make me fish faster? Correct. One day, you may even learn the secret to create your very own bobbers, improving your mastery even more. Now be gone. This is a book about Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like to be outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Right? And let's go ahead and head. Okay, so that is an interesting idea, though. We need to clear out the undergrowth, the bushes, and all that on these pathways, and that way we'll give the forageables a chance to grow. I'm guessing it's more so along the backwoods path. Might be a good place to clear some. We'll get some mixed seeds occasionally as well, so that'll be useful. Most of the farming that I want to do is the mixed seeds. We might run into problems by just throwing random seeds together in a crop, but there's definitely no cost in it, so there's no overhead, and it's all profit whenever we do harvest it. And that's even if we do want to harvest it. We might want to keep everything for cooking. And make whatever recipes that we can with the ingredients that we have on hand. See if I can break this rock. Nope. So this pathway doesn't look like it has a whole lot of forageables, except for, say, the occasional flower and whatnot. Path up here to the north, that usually seems a little bit more abundant. I'm going to go ahead and chop some of these trees down if it's possible. Alright, looks like it is. I might spend most of my day actually doing that. I'm assuming if we can keep this pathway clear at the very least, it might be the area that we can find stuff like wild horseradish, leeks, and all that, or whatever the season really provides. Alright, the bushes are going to be a problem. We'll go ahead and cut the trees down at the very least. We can always use a little bit more wood. Store all this stuff. I'm going ahead and putting all the fish in here as well. We'll sort that later. Quite a bit of wood, a few pine cones, and other seeds. After I chop this tree down, I'm going to take a look at the quest and see what else we can possibly knock out. Deeper in the mine. Reach level 40 in the mines. That's pretty far. I don't think we're going to be able to find a horseradish in time. Still have one more person to meet, and still need that coop. Alright, we're pretty well rounded. I'd like to increase the combat still and get a little bit more health. We also leveled in combat recently and can now make the life elixir, I believe. But it takes mushrooms that I have not seen yet. Plus 200 health, plus 80 health, plus 200 energy. Alright. I'm a little aimless right now. Might be worthwhile to get back into town, and I don't think there was any quest, but I don't think I'd also checked the calendar, so we'll go ahead and check the calendar, see if there's anything maybe to plan ahead for. I'm going to go ahead and eat a filled snack, a little bit of energy back up. And I would still like to figure out how to take this hook. couple more field snakes. Always handy. Alright, it's Pierre's birthday. I'm gonna give Pierre field snake. Oh, it's for my birthday? Thanks. I hope he appreciated it. It's a pretty empty store right now after all those coupons. Bunch of dog food cans, it looks like. And if you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Now, I'm not sure if it's just random or you have to... Okay, I guess you can find some clay and whatnot. We're definitely getting those books, though, from whenever we see the wiggling worms open up. Okay, that really ate into our energy, but we can't just be doing that all day long. 4:50 p.m., so we only have a little bit of time left. I'm gonna go ahead and explore up here. See if there's anything new. Doesn't look like it, so we'll go ahead and head back across. Hey, there's something right over here. Looks like some fish. Okay, we're gonna have to eat. Good thing we made some field snacks. And let's go to casting here. Looks like it disappeared. Some fish. Now those bubbles, I'm assuming that was fish. And there might be something special in there, or it might give us some type of fishing bonus or something like that. But that's definitely something I just noticed for now. The water splashing seems like it's pretty uncommon. Alright, there's one right there. Go ahead and try that out. Smallmouth bass, 16 inches. I can still see it down there. Right, messed that one up. A little short. And we'll see if that disappears after a couple casts. Green algae, that didn't really pay off, and that did disappear. Alright, we're going to head back home, see if there's anything to watch on TV, and probably head to bed. Summer is approaching pretty quickly, and still have a few more days, it looks like, of springtime, but summer is quickly approaching, and that's probably going to be a different dynamic on what we can grow, what we find out in the woods. And worst case scenario, we just go into the mines and explore the depths of those. Become adventurers. I think I'm near the Wizard's Tower. Yep. I'll workshop the farm again. Now, this would be an excellent place to clear out all these trees and all that. This might be a pretty good place for us to forage, actually. Nice little fishing spot. Spring onion, very nice. Quite a bit of them, actually. There's a sewer. And we might eventually check that out. I want to be a little stronger, more strong before we go in there. Possibly get a better weapon. Here's something. You found the lost axe. Better return it to Robin. Alright, well, we have a quest complete now. That'll be nice. And it's getting very, very late. Alright, here's a spot that we have not been to. Okay, that's the sewer. We have been here. We need to head north, go back to the lake, then head eastward back to the cottage. I'd rather not be caught out here after dark. At least we found the axe. That's another quest that we can complete here soon, and hopefully make some favor with Robin. And we made it pretty much just in time for it to be very, very late. It's getting late. I'm sure there's nothing on TV. But everything is off. Good night, Rumbus. Alright, we'll end the program there. If you enjoyed yourself, please like or subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.